case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 2003, the Supreme Court of the United States presided over a critical ruling in the case of Wiggins v. Smith, affecting the widespread understanding of the duties of defense lawyers during capital sentencing. The lawsuit vividly spotlights the obligation of attorneys to conduct a robust investigation of their client's background and subsequently present any mitigating evidence which could potentially lessen the severity of their sentence. This lawsuit was spearheaded by Kevin Wiggins, who maintained that his lawyers had egregiously neglected to delve into his background during the capital sentencing proceedings, a crucial error, as it turned out. Wiggins took issue with this glaring omission, arguing it violated his right to effective assistance of counsel. Much to his chagrin, his claim fell on deaf ears in the Maryland Court of Appeals, leading him to escalate the matter to the Supreme Court. The details of the case were steeped in tragedy and grave implications. In 1988, Wiggins was found guilty of the first-degree murder, theft, and robbery of 77-year-old Florence Lax. During his trial, Wiggins had elected to be sentenced by a jury, and his lawyers subsequently filed a motion for bifurcation of sentencing. This stratagem, they posited, would enable them to present Wiggins's innocence and a separate case of mitigation independently. Upon review, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Wiggins, firmly asserting that his Sixth Amendment right to effective assistance of counsel had indeed been violated by his lawyers. The omission of mitigating evidence, it held, was a grave misstep, particularly in the context of a capital sentencing proceeding. It revealed that Wiggins's sentencing jury heard only that the defendant had no prior convictions, leaving a gaping void of potentially substantial evidence, further condemning the lower courts for their inadequate consideration of the quality of the lawyer's investigation. Given these revelations, the Supreme Court judged the Maryland Court of Appeals' denial of Wiggins' claim as unreasonable. Sending a shockwave through the legal community, the case was sent back for further proceedings, an action mandated to agree with the Supreme Court's assessment. The outcome of Wiggins v. Smith tightened the lens on the pivotal responsibility of lawyers and courts to thoroughly examine and present mitigating evidence, forever underlining its consequence in deciding the penalty of death.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsc.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.